Firstly, Neil Oliver, Tommy, I don't know if you've seen this. He
I
has
haven't. What's
warned,
happened?
he said, beware a false flag event in London on the 13th of September. Stage is set. State organized violence incoming. Do you have any fears that the event could be used by the deep state?
I understand people's fears like this. Sometimes I, though, don't think it's helpful because what it does is it gives the state what they want, which is to instill fear in the public that they can't go out and demonstrate. It's what January 6th was all about. January 6th was about allowing them into the capital and then imprisoning everyone and doing a false flag in order to install fear so that even when so much wrong is happening, the public are too scared to demonstrate. Now, what Neil Oliver's saying there, and I have the utmost respect for Neil Oliver, but what Neil's saying there is what people have said for our last four events, and none of it's happened. Now, for the state to infiltrate our movement on Saturday, they will have to cover their faces. They'll have to cover their faces. Now, if they don't cover their faces, people will recognise them with the power of social media and know that they're undercover police officers or agents. Yeah. So we don't allow face coverings. We have held four massively successful meetings. I've just sat here now in here for a 2-hour briefing with the police. I've got another one at 3 o'clock. We are working tirelessly to make sure there's a safe event. The last four have been totally peaceful and safe. So I understand people saying that, but what that does is install fear into people, sometimes false fear. That, and people who listened to it last time, they said, you're all going to get arrested, you're all going to end up in prison, this is going to happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. If you listen to that, what's the purpose then that we can never protest again in case there's a false flag?
So
Like,
people should have the confidence that this is an organized event. We also have to speak about the mainstream media, Tommy, because don't you feel like this event on Saturday is going to be the end of the mainstream media in this country? Because for the first time, what's going to happen, and by the way, I include GB News and Talk TV in this, there is a huge cultural movement which is spreading through the country, spreading through people who, by the way, I mean, I've spoken to senior people in politics, Tommy, who say they have never attended a rally in their life, but they are coming on Saturday. Yet the mainstream media are going to pretend like this isn't even happening. I think it will be the day that kills the mainstream media in this country.
I think GB News are coming. I think they're coming from what I heard, from what I've heard. But yes, we've been ignored, but they are, all of them are irrelevant. Let me tell you why. 140 media passes we've given out to, as I said, Tyler Olivier has come over. He's doing a documentary, 8 million subscribers on YouTube. What do we need the BBC for? They're coming from Japan. They're coming from Australia, TikTokers, YouTubers. We've get passes out to all of them from all over the world. This is going to be the most watched political rally and event